Welcome to this career advisory lesson. I'm Mr. Danaher, the career counselor at Wethersfield High School. In this lesson, we are looking at the importance of not only building a resume, but building your character and yourself. We sought out to find the best way for high school students to market themselves to colleges or business. We talked to a senior coordinator for volunteers at the Bushnell, a director at a financial firm, and a consultant with human resources at an insurance company.
They want to know, yes, you've worked maybe babysitting or mowing lawns and that's valued, but you've also taken the time to volunteer.
Really, we can tell kind of the stronger applicants sometimes from the weaker applicants just by the resume and the quality of the resume.
It's really important to make sure that you're being truthful in what you write in your resume. A lot of the times you'll say, you attend a club, but attending a club is not the same as being a part of a club.
So you have to proofread your resume. You have to make sure there are no typos and misspellings, and over again, it's good to have someone else look at it as well. It does not look good if there's a typo or a misspelling.
A resume really is to outline your background, like your experiences. A lot of times in high school, students don't have a lot of work history, so it's also to outline your courses, like your coursework you've been in and stuff like that.
Your resume is not an area where you need to be humble. Most of your life you should try to be humble. Here you have to really highlight your key experiences, and you really have to sell yourself, not brag, but you have to sell yourself, and you have to put your key experiences on the resume.
A resume that stands out to me the most would be somebody who has all the skills that we're looking for. Obviously, you're not going to get every single skill that we want for a job, but ones that hit on those skills, like maybe they have certain technical skills we're looking for.
It's really, really important to be active, to be a participant. We like to see leaders, an officer of a club, a president of a club. That is really valuable. It shows leadership and shows discipline.
Also, volunteer experiences. A lot of high school students have volunteer experiences, so that allows companies to learn a lot about them outside of school.
Volunteering is really important because it's a time when you can really choose maybe an area that you're passionate about. Like in this case, the Bushnell Theater, we have folks that are passionate about theater.
It goes along and it shows the college, like, wow, they really went above and beyond to show that they're interested in this.
We like to see kids are active in different things, but not so many different things that they just maybe put their name on a club, or they don't have any involvement in the club, they don't show up.
I would also say them going above and beyond, maybe taking the time to shadow somebody.
You usually find the kids that are busier and more active and involved in more clubs and leadership usually are more successful and are better candidates. I usually like one page, simple, easy to read, and then some of the content, some relevant experience that to the job or some background to the job they're applying for, and then like to see kind of achievements as well. It's important. So if a student may be National Honor Society, or she may be captain of the soccer team, so that shows leadership and achievements. Those are nice to highlight on a resume, and they really show if someone's accomplished those types of things, usually they have a greater opportunity for success in a job.
And if you're not truthful about what you put on your resume or about being in a club, it'll come out in the interview, because we do ask questions about, give me an example of what this teamwork means here on your resume, or what you did in this club. And if you're struggling to come up with reasons of what you did or what the club meant to you, we can easily tell that you didn't really have a part in that club.
And if they just put their name and don't show up, then that's really worse than not being in the club at all. Even more important than that is following up after the interview with a thank you letter. It shows professionalism, it shows being courteous, it really shows you care about the job, you care about the interaction you had, and it shows a kind of hunger. I want this opportunity, I'm hungry, I'm excited about that.
So what's the most important about this whole process is the resume is what is you. It shows us who you are, it gets you in the door for an interview, but the most important part of this whole process is that thank you note. It just shows your appreciation and the time that everybody took.
The thank you and the follow-up really, for most hiring folks, makes a difference. How they follow up, make sure that they do, and then a very cordial thank you. And it kind of gets me and gets us to think, boy, this person is really on his or her game, and I want this person at my company.